What's up, everybody? Alan Johnson with the AJ team here at Keller Williams Realty, and today I have the honor of being with some really good friends. We started out as basketball buddies, ended up being clients, and now I can say that we're friends, and our family are friends. And the Garretts own a nonprofit. Should I say, is the correct word own or run a nonprofit? Run a nonprofit called the Maddie Wagon. What's the Maddie Wagon all about? Okay, children who have cancer. Okay, cool. And Mom and Dad, what do you guys do in the nonprofit? What is the Maddie Wagon all about?
So just a little background about the name, because people are usually interested in that.
Okay, cool.
When Madison was diagnosed with cancer in 2012, we were in the hospital, and some friends of mine at work, some colleagues, contacted me and said they wanted to do something to help. So I said, go for it, whatever you want to do, whatever you feel compelled to do. We greatly appreciate it. We had no idea that what they decided to do was create a 501c3 nonprofit to benefit our family while we were going through Madison's battle with cancer. The name stems from really Madison's initial battle. She had a tumor in her belly that was pressed down on her right side and prevented her from walking. So we used to wheel her around in a radio flyer wagon in the hospital all the time. Mm-hmm. And they combined that with her nickname Maddie and came up with the Maddie Wagon.
Very cool.
So that is really the inception of the organization, and again, it was started to help our family, but now that Madison is in remission, we've carried on with the mission to help other families in the battle with pediatric cancer.
Cool. And how, Edwin, how do you guys help? How does the Maddie Wagon help other families that are going through the same battle that you had to go through?
Well, in some ways we help with like providing money for bills or transportation to and from the hospital. We also do what we call the Maddie Wagons of Hope, where we go and deliver toys to kids in the hospital during Christmas. Mm-hmm. So, and to kids in the hospital during Christmas and their siblings. Okay. So we deliver the toys. We bring out gifts for them, gas cards for parents, things like that. Things that that they'll need throughout their stay for Christmas.
I think a lot of what kind of engaged me to what you guys do is you guys were really focused on the families of the children that are going through the cancer battle. So I think sometimes the families get forgotten, and I think that you guys do a wonderful job of making sure that you keep the families included, making sure that you bring joy to them. So you guys, I don't know if you guys know, our 100th home sale this year, we decided we were going to dedicate our commission to a local nonprofit. Had no idea that you guys had the bandwidth that you guys had, because you beat out some big nonprofits that are doing some big things, but it just speaks to the level of just support and the level of just impact that you guys have in the community. So let's talk about how people know about the battle when it comes to cancer, but how does it affect these families? How does just the battle affect the siblings, affect the parents, the employment, all those things? Maybe you guys can speak on and just give a little bit of impact on some things that people don't know about or we don't even think about.
So when a child is diagnosed with cancer, majority of families have no idea that there was this possibility that it even existed. I have family members who have battled cancer as adults, but I can say that we were very naive when Madison was diagnosed with cancer. It was foreign to us. We had never experienced anything like it, met anybody who'd been through it. So it was definitely new territory. It's a complete shock. It just rocks your world. And as parents, our jobs are to protect our children. Right. And in a situation like this, when you're told that your child has 30% chance at survival, a very rare form of childhood cancer, stage 4, it's devastating. And so your entire world is really flipped upside down, and it's hard to really focus on anything but that. And so if you have other children, they're kind of left hanging in the wind initially for a while, with the responsibility of care given to extended family members. You also have a situation with a child that needs a parent with him at all times in the hospital. So
it divides the family.
And somebody's got to take off work. You know, you have issues with insurance not covering everything. So you have to supplement that either with funds or with other insurances. It's a lot. It's a totally different world.
You become a nurse. You get your practice. I mean, I don't know how many times we come home with Madison and had to give her
medicines through IV, orally, oral chemo, intravenous infusions, feeds through her G-tube.
Bandage changes every week. Everything. So, I mean, you quickly learn the lingo. You quickly learn everything because you're so engaged. I mean, it's your child that's battling. So.
And then you have to be an advocate for something that was foreign to you initially. Right. You have to learn very quickly. Some decisions are given to the parents. The doctors will say you have A or B choice. Which one do you want to make? And we don't know much about it. So it's a lot. It's financial. It's emotional. It impacts the family. We had to put our son in sibling therapy. We still deal with some things, a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears from the children, from other family members. It's a huge, huge toll it takes on the family as well as the patient, of course. So.
And I mean, it's hard on your marriage too. I mean, you separate a lot, you know. You're always thinking about the next thing. You know, you can't get that alone time sometimes to focus on each other.
Right.
And then when you do, you feel kind of guilty.
Yeah. So.
I understand. So tell me, $5,000. Congratulations.
Yes, we are so excited.
This feels pretty cool. Like, and you guys made this possible. If you guys didn't have the impact in our business, we couldn't have the impact to the Maddie Wagon. So first of all, I want to thank you guys. But will you guys tell us a little bit about how the money's going to be allocated? Just what's your vision with, you know, how things, because I know you guys are givers. Every time I see you on Facebook, you're doing something, you're helping somebody, so I know it's going to go a long way. So just let them know a little bit about where this money's going to go. And then number two, the next step is, like, how can they help you? So we've got a lot of people that are looking out there. What are things that they can do to help you guys, whether it's donating more money, signature events, families? Just kind of enlighten us a little bit about that.
Yeah. Well, I know one of the things that we always do, like our Maddie Wagons of Hope is coming up.
Okay.
Right.
So we're getting the toys for kids, getting, gas cards or whatever for parents. I think that's a really cool project that we always work on. Everybody always looks forward to that. We go to the hospital as a family and deliver toys, and it's like being Santa Claus for a whole and family. So that's really cool. And then
and that's annual. We do that every year. That's our big signature event in the hospital, Children's National Medical Center in DC, actually. And we reach out to the social worker in the pediatric oncology ward and ask her, do you have any suggestions for things the families really need? So we give toys, but we also give things that the families may need, like my husband said, gift cards. It might be toiletries, a whole host of things, blankets, pajamas, whatever.
It does a world. I mean, it's crazy. You think like a pillow or a balloon or just a stuffed animal. For a kid who's been in the hospital for 27 days, 90 days, 30 days, almost sometimes even up to a year. Like, that's huge. You get a new bear, it's like, whoa, something just changed. Or you get new pillows, something just changed for you. So, I mean, those things are big impacts. So little things that we kind of take for granted are like really huge to it. It could really cheer up an entire family.
And at Children's National in particular, which is why we like to go there, I'm not sure if a lot of people understand, but it's a public hospital. So they're taking care of insured and uninsured families. So everything really is out of pocket. Whereas, like I know with Fairfax, where Madison was diagnosed, it's a private hospital. So we get free parking vouchers and we get meals, and all of that is on the family at Children's National. It's a wonderful hospital, but again, public. They're servicing uninsured families as well as insured, so they have to compensate for that. So, we pay for parking every day up to $7. And if you're coming and going, that's $14 each parent. You've got to pay for meals, all of those things. So, but in addition to the Maddie Wagons of Hope, which we do every year around the holidays, we also help families who we know are in the fight. Doesn't have to be a local family. If someone knows of a family dealing with pediatric cancer, they can reach out to us, let us know their situation. We help with bills. We help with things for their family at Christmas time. We help with care for the child.
Anything they need.
Whatever they need.
You need new tires or whatever for your car, whatever. I mean, little things like that always help because, sometimes if you don't have to spend your money on something that's not, you can do something fun for your family. You can go out and maybe when your child's feeling well enough, go out to dinner and spend your own money. If it makes you feel good, if somebody's helping you or if you just need it, you don't have any money, you need it to help. One One of the other events we do is be on the lookout for our golf tournament, annual golf tournament. We're going to start. It's going to be the week of Maddie's, around the week of Maddie's birthday. So we're going to try and do.
What week is that? When is your birthday?
April 7th.
April 7th? Okay, cool. So April 7th, you guys. I know we got some people out there that'll be signature sponsors to make this load a little bit lighter to carry. And I want to ask you guys some questions. So, what do you guys think the Maddie Wagon does? Like, what's special to it about you? To you? Yes, sir.
I think you do fundraisers to earn money. I mean, I think my aunt and uncle do fundraisers to earn money to help children who are in battle with cancer and who need some support.
So why is that important to you?
It's important because we seen Master go through what they went through, and we want to help them so their families could have some support with their children.
Right. Madison, you want to take us out? You want to tell the people something? You can tell them anything. What's up? You can tell them anything. Tell them peace. Tell them thank you.
Well, log on to the Maddie Wagon.
Oh yeah, Maddie Wagon. I'm sorry, Mom.
I'll take it from here.
You take it.
www.themaddywagon.org. Just so you all know, the site is under construction. Everything there is relevant, but we are in the process of updating it and changing the page a little bit. But there's information about who we are, what we do. There's a link to donate if you'd like to. All donations go to families in the fight, whether it be for leisure or for necessities. So you can get a receipt. It's tax deductible, and we greatly appreciate it. We are a very small organization, but we try to do very big things, and with your help, we can do that.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, you guys know our motto. You have the dream, we have the address.
I never knew that.
Now do you know it? So we're going to say it on 3. You have the dream, we have the address, okay? 1, 2, 3.
You have the dream,
we have the address. Alan Johnson with the AJ team. Thanks, y'all.